Okay, Muthoot as well as Axis, those are some of the stocks that are looking attractive. But looks like we're back up in trade and we're wrapping in above the 10,100 mark. So not quite seeing the kind of stellar performance that we witnessed just a couple of days ago, but nonetheless we seem to have recouped lost ground quite convincingly. So 90 points higher on the Nifty is where we're shutting shop pretty much in today's trading session. 10,138 thereabouts, with the Sensex up 350 points, and the broader universe as well playing catch up. It's a breadth that's very healthy, and it's the Nifty Bank that's really done a lot of the heavy lifting in today's trading session. It's the financials alone that have really managed to hold out in trade and support the frontline index. In fact, as we just flagged off a short while ago, RBL Bank 169 on that stock. It's really gained quite a bit of traction in the past few trading sessions, and today's an exceptional outperformance. IndusInd Bank, PNB, Bandhan, Kotak, SBI, put your finger on any of those names and they're up and away in today's trading session. On the frontline index, apart from financials, well, you've got Hindalco up about 3%. There's RIL, which sits pretty at 1576 by the time we wind it down. Shree Cements, TCS, Vedanta, Tech Mahindra, JSW Steel, as well as Grasim, and HCL Technologies along with HUL have been some of the other commendable movers. On the downside though, Hero Moto struggles a bit, Gale in the red, Titan, Bajaj Auto, ONGC as well as L&T and UPL. Those have been some of the stocks that have had it a bit rough in today's trading session. Going to take you through then some of the newsmakers in today's trading session, and well, clearly Hero Moto has been in focus post the kind of numbers. The management very optimistic amid rural revival, but the COVID-induced woes certainly hurt their overall margin picture. Ever ready, active in trade, the Burman family, according to sources we understand, could be in as a white knight and infuse capital in their personal capacity. GCPL has been a newsmaker, a sharp knock in trade. You have the MD and CEO, which is Vivek Gambhir, who has stepped down, and it is Nisaba Godrej who will be filling his shoes. HUL in their annual report said that there have been COVID-led disruptions which have impacted growth, but going forward they are confident of managing the crisis. Titan as well, the management saying that the new normal will only last a few months. There will be smarter opportunities going forward. You've also had something like Bombay Dyeing reeling under pressure on the back of its numbers. Team Lease, a loss of 29 crore rupees. Mindtree had a City sell rating on the stock with a 760 rupee target price. Some of those exhibition players have been continued to remain under quite a bit of pressure. PVR as well as Inox in today's trade have been down and out. And you've also got Maruti within the auto sphere that's been in focus. Their production in May slumping nearly 98% owing to the lockdown. Within the mid and the small caps then, just going to highlight some of the stocks that have been very active in today's trading session. Apart from RBL Bank, there's been Dishman Carbogen, Time Technoplast, Kaplan Point, NBCC, Granules India and Parag that have really shone in trade today. So all in all, Abha, after all the give and take, 10,100 on the screen.
Yes, we seem to be stuck there for now, Avan. But Kunj, I know you said earlier cautious is the way to go. We're watching out, of course, for any move from the Fed this week. That's one trigger point. Other than that, however, markets have seemed very, very volatile, at least in the last couple of sessions. So, going ahead, just some closing comments in terms of what really to watch out for.
In terms of market, frankly, I wouldn't call it volatile. I will call it more of consolidation, and which is quite healthy. So after a sharp 10% move in hardly less than 10 trading sessions, it's high time that the market takes a breather before taking any further direction. Looks difficult that it could be on the upward side. Of course, one cannot predict the market ever, especially in the short term. The triggers, you rightly said that going forward we will have to watch out for. March quarter result season is more or less over, which has been on the expected lines. We are already in the month of June. So now June quarter results will be the other trigger to watch out for. Of course, most of the companies across the sectors have already given the not guidance, but the outlook that, okay, what has been the pressure, and those are very well known sectors like automobile, consumer durables, almost 1.5 months, 1.5 quarter. I'm sorry, half quarter, that is 1.5 months sales are completely wiped out. So in terms of investment opportunity, if one has to look at in the current market, to be on safer side in case of any downward movement, should participate into those stocks which have not moved up in line with the recent recovery. So one such a stock which comes to my mind is a Bharti Airtel. So that's a stock which actually came down post the sharp upward movement it had after the result, and then there was a promoter stake sale, and since then it has been trying to consolidate. The medium term outlook looks good. Not one of the sectors which are clear washout because of the lockdown. Telecom is something which has been demand is an ongoing basis. In fact, if at all, the sector has seen increased demand mainly coming from the data side. So that's something I would like to recommend.
All right, okay, wonderful. And there seem to be resounding calls on Bharti. I think Kunal was also pointing it out earlier. So both fundamental and technical sounding very bullish there. We'll leave it for now. Thanks for joining us. CK, thank you as well. And look forward to catching up tomorrow. That's all from us for now.